Well, I thought it was time for us to check in on Lola. It's been a month today that the last of her siblings were released to freedom, but Lola didn't want to join them. We brought her down to our observation pen for a couple of weeks to make sure everything was okay, and she was fine. And so 2 weeks ago, we put her back out in the pre-release pen in the hopes that she'd want to run wild. The only running she wanted to do was on the wheel. The doors to the pen have been left open, and every night she leaves. She's gone for about 3 hours, and then look, she comes back. She runs on the wheel. She makes herself a nice, comfortable bed up in one of the nesting boxes, and she gets irritated with us if we go in there and wake her up. But a few nights ago, when she got to that open door, she didn't run out. Something must have scared her, and she turned around and she ran back into the pen. Well, it didn't take us long to figure out what that something was. Here's Rocky Raccoon, who figured out that the door was open. In he came to eat her food, and then he snooped around outside before he left. That really scared her, and actually us. We closed the pen for a couple of nights. It's open now. But it's been cool these last few nights, and she's decided to stay home. Look at her. She's doing a very important thing. She's gathering nesting materials in her tail to keep herself warm. This is straw that we have in there, and with her front paws, she pushed all the hay to her back paws and then into her tail, and that's how they carry their nesting materials. So up she comes, and she's just going to pack her little apartment that she's making with straw to keep herself warm. I'm actually happy to see her do this because they must have this skill in New England in order to survive our winters. And so she has all her survival skills. She'll pack that little nesting box so tight you won't even know that she's in there. Tonight, we opened the doors again because we think Rocky has given up on getting her food. And even though she did pack her nesting box, she came out and she went outside. It is now about midnight, and about 10:30, she ran. She left the pen again. I expect we're going to find her there in the morning, but we'll see. Well, I spoke too soon. It's 1 a.m. and Lola is already back. She ran in and she's running on her wheel. So I expect she's in for the night. She can run all night if she wants. I'm going to sleep now. Good night, Lola.